Yo, yo, yo. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. All right. Oh, yeah. Up in here one more time. Uh, okay. Yep. So this is what we dealing with these days. These days. This days is boxing, baby. Talking boxing, baby. Yeah. Got these trolls out here on full blast. Got the trolls out here on full blast. Well, it ain't even really trolls. How about I just say misguided people? Like, I don't understand it. And yeah, this is how we can do it. This is how we can do it. Let me find this real quick because this is how we gonna do it. We are going to go to this thing. Trying to get this thing to pull up real quick. It ain't pulling up the comments. I don't know why it's not pulling up the comments, but let me check it real quick. All right, here we go. Okay. It's gonna start. We're just gonna go down these list of trolls real quick. Well, not really trolls, but commenters. Misguided, couple of misguided people and shit like that. All right. This guy right here. This is the Tyson Fury interview, of course, him right there. This is that interview, right? So we're just gonna go down here. We got people on here. Can't believe the rematch isn't gonna happen. Basically, boxing always letting us down, but this is brutal. At least this guy is keeping it real. Then we have this guy right here. The only title Fury has is the manipulator title. Well, that's about right. Oh, let's see what we got here. Master manipulator, get it right, man. That would be true if he was AJ, but he has the right to do what he wants. He beat Klitschko. He's fought Wilder / beat Wilder. Debatable. If he wants to have a few easy fights and earn it like everyone else is doing, he has earned it. This dude is about as dumb as a box of rocks. You mean to tell me that this guy fighting the old ass Klitschko, snorting coke, taking a 2-year hiatus, singing "Woe is me," coming back, getting sympathy, deserves to have a few easy fights. And even in the interview that's on this thing, this guy is saying, "Yeah, I could fight Cephas Fury again. He was injured. He got injured in that fight. I could fight him. Oh no, I'm not gonna fight Joseph Parker because that's my brother. Would you fight your brother? This dude is a used car salesman. He's not trying to sell you a fight. He's trying to sell you a dream. He's trying to sell you that he beat Wilder. He's trying to sell you that he owns boxing. That's what he's trying to do. He's not trying to tell you the truth. He's not trying to give it to you real. He's trying to sell himself. This fight is this look, him signing with ESPN, these fights that he's going to do right now with Top Rank before he fights either Deontay Wilder or Anthony Joshua, these aren't tune-up fights. These are, let's tour Tyson Fury around the United States. Let's get this guy acclimated to the American people. This has nothing to do with being the number one stunner. This has nothing to do with that. This guy is literally going around selling shady ass fights. Shady ass fight. That's what he's going to do. That's what he's going to do on ESPN. All right, listen to this. Still shining TV. I think he and ESPN are looking for some easy fights as they have him on a 5-fight deal. They want him in an immediate big fight in case he loses. Then he won't be as much of a draw for the remainder of the fight deal. Yeah, he won't. It'll be a done data. What's up, boxing conversation with Reggie Owens? Not much. What's up, Will Magic Man? Man, I'm just going over some of these trolls, man. Because when you look at boxing and stuff like that, and you're looking at where heavyweight boxing has came from over the last couple of years, Tyson Fury is setting it back. He said he's trying to set it back to where he was. You know, at one point, people were only talking about AJ and Deontay Wilder. Then it was Deontay Wilder, AJ, Tyson Fury, and Louis King Kong Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? So this guy is trying to set his back again. This guy is walking around here acting like he won a fight. And then this dude's gonna have the nerves to say that if Wilder wants to fight, he needs to come on ESPN. There's nothing wrong with Wilder. I don't think Wilder cares if he fights on ESPN. The problem is you guys, nobody, Bob Arum, and Edward Hearn doesn't want to do one fight with Deontay Wilder. They don't want to do a fight with a rematch clause with Deontay Wilder. They want to do fight deals. Edward Hearn said he wanted to do basically a 3-fight deal with Deontay Wilder, a voluntary and 2 Anthony Joshua fights. What did top ranked ESPN or whoever, what did they give to Deontay Wilder? A multi-fight fucking deal for some crumbs. These guys are setting back boxing, but mainly Tyson Fury. The getting was getting good, but then I'm pretty sure Bob Arum was like, "Look, man, don't fight that dude right now. Look, we can go up over here. We can boost your profile in the United States. So we could boost your profile in the United States. Force Deontay Wilder to give you, force Deontay Wilder to try to force Deontay Wilder to give you the A-side share of the purse split. You will own the fight and all this other things. You'll be the A-side in it. You would take it from Deontay Wilder. And then you do a couple of fights before Deontay Wilder. That boosts your profile so we can get these numbers up. But it's no longer on pay-per-view. So it's no longer $75, $85 a pop on ESPN. So now what you're talking about is you're not talking about that you are the fight is what the fight is going to generate. You're talking about what somebody's willing to give you. That's a difference. Tyson Fury is talking about he's the A side. Basically, that's what he's doing. That's the way he's floating himself around here like he's walking on sunshine, but really is coke up his nose. He looks high. He's hoping that he could steal some of the American shine from Deontay Wilder, so he could say he gets more than 50%. And then what's going to happen with that? It's going to prolong the fight until eventually, maybe his 5 fights are up with ESPN or not. Deontay Wilder fights the guy on ESPN. Probably gets a sucker-ass contract. You know what I'm saying? So, this dude is horrible, man. I just see it as both sides. They're trying to take what Deontay Wilder got and, at the same time try to discredit this dude and all of his accomplishments. How you going to sit up over here and just, you can't do nothing but talk about Deontay Wilder. Can't do nothing but talk about Deontay Wilder all day, man. All day. And then another thing is, what the fuck is Tyson Fury doing walking around here doing all these interviews with no fight? He's been damn near making a video, a twit a day. Sometimes a couple times a day. For what? To try to get him like to the American people? Nobody cares. Yeah, the tricks are going to flop. Like, the thing about it is, how hard it is to make a boxer in America? How hard it is to sell a boxer to the American people? You know how hard it is if you're black? You know how hard it is? You know how easy it is if you're white? I ain't never seen ESPN. Look, ESPN, Fox News, I don't care. Did you see Fox News treat any of the Charlo brothers like that? Give them all these interviews, sit them down with Max Kellerman. Max Kellerman damn near sucked their dick. I ain't never seen nobody get done like this. Besides Canelo, besides Triple G. Stephanie A. Smith can't keep that dude's name out of his mouth. He the hot shit. It's a tough market. It's insane. You mean this dude Deontay Wilder can knock out all these dudes? All these dudes. Basically, no amateur background. Started boxing late. Get a bronze medal. Get up in here and start knocking people out left and right. And got two dudes that's supposed to have the best pedigree in heavyweight boxing to this day. Got them running around talking about we don't want to make the fight because Deontay Wilder needs to raise his profile. That's basically what they said. What's up, TJ Wilkins? That's basically what they're doing. They want Deontay Wilder to get bigger so when they do fight him, they can get some more money. You know what I'm saying? You see how easy it was to make the Parker fight? Oh, Parker didn't want a rematch clause. Will Magic Man said, no way can Fury be the A side. I just can't see it. Wilder has a belt and Fury got nothing. A side, the debatable laners shit. The thing about it is, I don't care for this A side, B side stuff. The thing about it is, that's what Bob Arum sold to this guy. You know what I'm saying? He sold him a dream. You have the ability to get 80 to $100 million. You mean to tell me you couldn't make that in the UK? You mean to tell me in 5 fights you couldn't make that in the UK? So if you couldn't make that in the UK on your own, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear no. Deontay Wilder is this, Deontay Wilder is that. Neither one of them can. I don't even think AJ made $100 million yet. I don't care what this dude Edward Hearn says. I don't care what anybody says. Nobody knows exactly how much Anthony Joshua is making. And for damn sure, nobody know how much Deontay Wilder is making. But everybody got Deontay Wilder's pockets in their mouth. Everywhere we go, everybody talking about how much money he making. This dude ain't never said how much he made. He ain't never said how much he made. The only reason why we know how much he made on one fight is because the Povetkin fight, that fight actually went to a lawsuit. So you mean to tell me Deontay Wilder versus Povetkin on non-pay-per-view, Deontay Wilder's gonna get $4 million? $4 million to fight him? But he's supposed to get, that was a couple fights ago. But now in 2019, fight Dominic Brazil, he's supposed to get 1 or 2. Why y'all all up in this dude's pockets? I don't understand it. Will Magic Man said, I agree, Reggie. They're gonna fly for sure. I believe they is, man. It don't make no sense. And it's gonna be, it's gonna be when they flop, it's gonna be a whole nother thing. It's gonna be whose fault it is, finger pointing, and you know how it is. Boxing Conversation with Reggie Owens is saying what's up to everybody. Lakers fan 87. Why are people so scared of Wilder and wrecked by McGregor is still talking shit? He always does it. That's the reason why that old Recky, I like to call him old Recky. Old Recky, he does that. He talks shit because you gotta look at his fan base. Like, check this out. I'm gonna give y'all a good kicker. A good thing. I might not explain it right, but you'll get the gist. All right. What do you like? Think about this. Think about how a fight per split is calculated, right? Right. So how can you calculate what Edward Hearn and Bob Arum feels like they should give Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury for a fight? How can you calculate that money into the fight purse? You can't. That money that Tyson Fury is supposed to be making and that money that AJ is supposed to be making it does not go towards the fight purse. It does not. Ain't part of no fight purse. It does not. That is exactly the standard. It's a standard per contract. What they supposed to get per fight. You see what I'm saying? So how is that part of the fight purse? That means their opponent is getting flat fee offers. And they probably get it. And then if they're getting flat fee offers, the only thing they're getting is a percentage from the pay-per-views. They're not getting no percentage from things over here in the United States. How you gonna get this percentage from DAZN? You can't. You can't get a percentage from. You can't say, oh, how the fuck can you count how many people subscribe to DAZN specifically to watch boxing? You can't. So when you're thinking about fight purses and all that stuff, and this guy said I made 25 million per fight. How much did your fight generate? How much did your fight generate? Oh, it only generated $3 or $4 million. So I'm supposed to get less because Edward Hearn chose to give you 25 million. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. But they believe since Edward Hearn chose to give him money, 25 million out of his own pocket, that he is worth 25 million for the fight. He's not. See, what a fighter, in my opinion, what a fighter is worth. This is how I know a fighter is worth something. If the amount of fans that's willing to pay X amount of price, that's how you know that's how you know. Not how much a promoter is willing to give them. How many fans, how much money per fight. That's how you know. Not know, oh, ESPN gave Bob Arum some money and Bob Arum gave me some money. But Bob Arum's still running around here with all the money in his pocket, trying to sign other fighters. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Will Magic Man say, hey, Mike, which is number one belt in your opinion? The ring or oh shit, the WBC. Cut that shit out. You see how fast? You see how fast? What's up, King Louis? You see how fast I caught that shit? You ain't gonna have me go read all that dumb shit right there, boy. You almost got me too. But yeah, these cats out here really think that we supposed to believe that Tyson Fury is worth $25 million per fight. We're supposed to believe that Anthony Joshua is worth $25 million per fight, and he's going to fight Big Baby Miller, and then Dillian White. Come on, bruh. It ain't gonna happen. And then check this out, man. Edward Hearn was like, yeah, I give Deontay Wilder $15 million to fight Dominic Brazil on the South. I'm like, if you don't get ain't nobody gonna watch that shit, dude. If I'm gonna tell you this, I'm a huge Deontay Wilder fan. But if that motherfucker went to the zone just to fight Dominic Brazil, I'm streaming that motherfucker. I am not paying for shit. I'm getting on the internet and I'm streaming that motherfucker. Because that is a absolute waste. It's a waste of an arena. It's a waste of broadcast time. It's a waste. It's a waste. British boxing media. Reality is 5 million. Joshua gets 25 per fight because of the ripoff 5 times face value tickets they sell. Well, it's not really 25 per fight because of the 5 times the amount of the ticket value sales. It's really the pay-per-views. But it's both. But both of them, because the pay-per-view numbers is always going to give you more money than what the actual venue is going to sell. And then at the same time, as I'm pretty sure you have to understand this: if they're getting $10 million, put it like this: 90,000 arena. It seems to be like, when they at Wembley, there's a whole slew of fights. There's a lot of fights that night. I think there's more than 10. It's a smorgasbord of fights for fighters. It's like a party. It's like Woodstock once a year or something like that. So how much are those fighters getting? that night. Everybody, you know, the preliminaries, the shit that's not aired on TV and all that stuff, the shit that's aired on Facebook and YouTube. How much do you think those fighters are getting? How much do you think like the preliminary guys are getting? You know what I'm saying? If this guy's getting 25 million per fight, if Anthony Joshua is getting 25 million per fight, and his opponent is getting somewhere between $4 and $8 million, because that's like what's the going rate lately. If they're getting that, and then the arena only grosses, as far as ticket sales, only grosses 10, right? And then you got to go through all the associated cost of making the fight and all this stuff, the promoters getting his cut, lawyers and all this, everybody getting their cut. How much are all those fighters getting paid that day? That's crazy. TJ Wiggins said, I paid $10 for Wilder versus Joshua on a prepaid card with $11 on it with the zone. That's different, though. That's different. Like, I'm not paying for no damn Dominic Brazil. If that shit ain't on ESPN, Showtime, or Fox, I ain't paying for it. Because I already paid for ESPN. So, you know, I don't know why people, and this is the crazy thing. This is the most insane fucking shit I ever heard. Motherfuckers saying that people are saying that people are literally saying what these motherfuckers said, man. They said like Tyson Fury going with Top Rank at ESPN made it difficult for other fighters to fight him. It didn't make it difficult for Deontay Wilder to fight Tyson Fury. People forget that Al Heyman already has a plug at ESPN. Al Heyman made ESPN what it is in boxing, not fucking Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? And people already forgot this. How many Top Rank fucking fight cards y'all see on ESPN that's worth shit? That's worth shit. Huh? Any takers? How many? I don't think there's a lot. These guys think some of these people out here really believe that Tyson Fury going to ESPN messed everything up. No. Top Rank wants a multi-fight deal for Deontay Wilder. Yeah, I don't think Deontay Wilder cares about fighting on ESPN. He just thinks y'all a bunch of fucking idiots. Y'all a bunch of fucking idiots. Why would you go over there when we could possibly make 25 million a piece over here? And then not only that is, why would you go over there, lead everybody on like you about to make the fight, and then you say you don't want the fight, and then you're saying Deontay Wilder needs to raise his profile in America. Then you say Deontay Wilder is a coward for not taking a multi-fight fucking deal so he can get stuck with Top Rank. Do you guys not see that you can lie with a straight face? You can lie with a smile on your face. And that's what Edward Hearn and that's what Tyson Fury has been doing this whole time. Lying with a smile on their face. Lying and laughing to you. Lying and acting like y'all boys. Lying and act like, yeah, I love my fans. You guys ain't fans to Edward Hearn. You guys are money signs. You guys are assets. He sees y'all like, okay, this year in 2019, I'm going to be living in everybody's head. On you, I'm gonna be everybody. So I'm gonna be in the media every day. Will, what we got here? Reef, the Watcher. What's happening, baby? I'm gonna be living in everybody's head in 2019. He's going around here making sure you hear him every day. And Edward Hearn knows that he has a couple of people already on his team. Already, he knows that he got like I got X amount of people out there that believes me in the UK. I'm getting like if I keep it up, you know what I'm saying? Because spreading this propaganda. If I keep it up, I can get a few more out of there and stuff like that. They might not believe me, but they might believe in Anthony Joshua's skill. So I could probably try to feed on that to make them believe that this guy is more than what he is. And then AJ's the nice guy. He doesn't like to cause confrontation. He just likes to, be humble and all that stuff. He's a good guy. He's a family man and stuff like that. Causing no problems. So, that's good for the broadcasters and that's good for other people because he won't mess up the church money. You see what I'm saying? TJ Wilkins said basically Fury is saying he need about 80 mil to get another concussion rebuttal. I believe so. I believe so because you got to think about it though, man. I'm telling you, man. I usually have opinions I put out there, man, but I think it's a fact. I'm saying this is a fact. Edward Hearn knows that Edward Hearn was banking that Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury happened, and that and that Deontay Wilder won. Because I think this is a fact. If this fight would have happened and Deontay Wilder won, Edward Hearn already was out there saying that if the fight would do 1 million pay-per-views. You see what I'm saying? So if he could speculate, I'm gonna go back into that. So like they was anticipating, in my opinion, not to make the fight after that. Hey, what's up? The bottom line, Sam T. Walton, what's happening, baby? Hey, man, I want to hear some more about that damn, man. I watched some of it, Sam T, man. Shit, but I was trying to pick up most of the other facts from y'all with the Cohen thing, man, because I couldn't really watch it at work because too many white people. So I was trying to watch it, but then I couldn't get a lot of it. So I tried to pick up on y'all for the other stuff, man, but all this stuff going on around here. So I'm gonna try to get back over there, man. Because that's a very interesting topic, and I like what I caught on to it during the hearing. I caught that one piece when they said that the Russian dude was utilizing an office on Trump's floor for free, and Trump knew the dude, and I guess that was the same guy, and then World Breaker Fighter went into it, and I was like, damn, I totally missed that news article. He's like, yeah, nobody really talking about it now, but they hitting it on it and there. So it was a good thing, British boxing media. So let me go back to the thing I was talking about. So I totally forgot, man. Santee got dang on distracted me. Damn, I forgot. Well, anyways, like Edward Hearn, he's banking that this fight does more when they eventually fight Deontay Wilder, is make more than 100 pay-per-views. If the Deontay Wilder versus AJ fight does 1 million pay-per-views, how can you justify not giving Deontay Wilder 50-50? How can you justify saying even if Deontay Wilder wins, it won't be 50-50? The only way I can justify that in my head is that Edward Hearn, or Edward Worm came all the way to America to suck on a glass pipe. That's the only way I know that I can think why this guy would think that he can just come out here and just rob people. Or maybe he's saying that out in the public so he could start at somewhere. So when Wilder comes through, he just can't be throwing out 50-50 and throwing out this. You know what I'm saying? You got to start somewhere. But I think that he's already figuring out the duck. Because everybody know in the LDBC that Deontay Wilder is what, 32, 33? I'm 32, so I think he's 32. I'm going to say he's 32. So, Deontay Wilder versus Fury, maybe at the end of this year, right? Right? So, now we in 2020. That's the sweet spot. That's what Edward Hearn, maybe 18, 19, or 2020, right? That's what he said. What happens then? What happens then? Is Deontay Wilder going to go fight Fury again? Is Deontay Wilder going to go fight Dillian White, Louis King Kong Ortiz, Adam Konaki, somebody else, because Fury and AJ are playing games again? So are we looking? What are we looking at? What are we really looking at for Wilder and AJ? Are we looking at 2020 or 2021? And God forbid one of these fighters get hurt in the ring. God forbid if that happens, if they slip on a banana peel, because if that happens, then what? Then what? You know what I'm saying? And then what? If they slip on a banana peel, what is that? Another 6 months, 9 months till you ain't coming in the ring? And then what they gonna do? Take a tune-up fight to make sure that everything is working? That'd be the smart thing to do, right? Right? That'd be the standard thing to do. You break your hand, you break your elbow, take you a tune-up, right? And then go into the fight that you're supposed to take, right? So what are we really looking at for AJ? Or is the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury fight? When is that gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? Because if he's Deontay Wilder only fights what 2 times a year? It was 33. I was close. We was all close. 34, 30, 33. We was all close. Hey, what's up, Rob Sportsman Lee? So what is he supposed to? What's supposed to happen? What are we looking at? So next year, when is his birthday? Oh, okay. So he'll be 34 this year. Boxing British, he'd be 34. So we was all in the vicinity. 32, 33, 33, 34. He's be 34 this year. Is October, right? So he'd be 34 this year. 2020, about time he probably fight Fury. That he'd be 30, he'd be 35. So what is the sweet spot for Edward Hearn? To wait for this Deontay Wilder guy, this skinny leg guy, this guy with no boxing abilities, this guy that's one-dimensional. What are you going to wait for him to do? Wait till he gets a little bit slower? Wait till he hurts his hand to the point to where he loses his power? What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for the 1 million plus pay-per-view buys? What are you waiting for? You know what I'm saying? Like this Deontay Wilder got to keep saying, I'm living my best life, and I ain't going back and forth with you, Eddie. Like, what do you got to keep doing? Like what do you got to do? It's crazy. Like when you think about it. What we got here? We got British Boxing Media. When Ben Davison, Fury's trainer, was saying Wilder and Joshua should fight next that day after Wilder Fury, I knew the rematch was dead. I always had faith in it. And because, you know, I had faith in this based off the strength of Wilder, and I figured that Tyson Fury was a solid dude, a man of his word. Vanessa, a man of his word and all that stuff. But you know, he fooled me. You know, Ross, hey, what's up, Ross Sportsman Lee? Yeah, I already said what's up, man. But yeah, you know, I can say what's up again. It won't hurt. Ross Sportsman Lee, UK boxers are coming off to me as straight up cowards. Yeah, I mean, Tyson Fury did it. Tyson Fury is the one. I mean, you know, if I was a UK boxer, man, I'd be like, I would be real. I'd be like, that dude done. I don't care if it was about the money. I don't care if it was about that. You know, this dude said he a man of his word. He's saying that he beat Wilder and all this stuff. And he's saying it's not about the money. You know, he's throwing away his money to charity and all this stuff. You know, you can't, you got to call it what it is now. You can't talk shit and then when it's time for you to face the music, because you probably need money, your family need money. Now all of a sudden you're like, well, you know, I couldn't make the fight, you know, because this, that, and the third. No, homie. You can't be stunting in the strip club and then all of a sudden you ain't got no money. And your excuse is, well, you know, all my money's in my checking, and like Kevin Hart said, all my money's in my checking, and in order for it to put it back to my savings, that's gonna take 2 or 3 days, and I ain't got my checking card with me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm gonna have to stunt another day, man. Can I borrow a few dollars from you, homie? No. British Boxing Media said Wilder is fresh in terms of punches taken. Hashtag 39 KOs. Yeah, but you know, he doesn't have a proper. He doesn't. I mean, Deontay Wilder's my boy, but he doesn't have a proper technical punch, and that's the reason why he's having the bicep injuries, these breaking of the hands, and all this stuff. I think it's breaking of the hands. I think it's because he doesn't have he doesn't swing like he's supposed to. They always at awkward angles and stuff like that, and they're coming off with all this, this horsepower and torque and speed. You know what I'm saying? So, even in the Tyson Fury fight, the guy, like, I don't care how you put it, Tyson Fury had a year and some change to come back, and he did it. Tyson Fury got hurt in the crucial moments of, Deontay Wilder got hurt in the crucial moments of his training camp and had to undergo surgery. Crucial moments of his training camp and had to undergo surgery. He didn't know how his arm was going to hold up. We didn't know if his shit is fucked up right now. This dude still got in the ring, weighing 209. 209. When was the last time you seen an elite heavyweight weighing 209? Got in there at 209 against a guy that was what, 30 pounds, 40 pounds heavier than him? And put him down twice, officially. Non-officially, we're going to say 3. Will Magic Man said, I think that Wilder's natural athleticism will allow him to age better than most. I don't think trying to out-age him is going to work for anybody. I mean, Will Magic Man, you might be right. Louis King Kong Ortiz is what, 40, 41, 42? Klitschko was what, 41 when he fought AJ? And he didn't look like no 41-year-old James Toney. He didn't look like no 40-year-old Shannon Briggs. You know what I'm saying? He still had spunk in him. He didn't like no 41-year-old. Well, I can't say Bernard because I think, Bernard was up there. Bernard was not 40. Yeah, he was up there. I mean, just look at it. I mean, Will Magic Man, you're right. He might not age like that, bruh. If he don't, man, these dudes, they might have to keep boxing till they 50. They might have to keep ducking Deontay Wilder until he's 50. TJ Wilkins said, boxing conversation with Reggie Owens also said, right. TJ Wilkins said that injury threw Wilder's timing off due to lack of training. Yeah, he couldn't. That motherfucker, if he got surgery, like, you think he's just going to okay, I got surgery. Yeah, I'm going to hop in the ring and we're going to test this shit out. No. Be right back in that motherfucker. These motherfuckers is bruh, man, they oh, boy out there catching some crappies, huh? Okay. These dudes off the chain, man. And they can go to hell. They can go to hell with gas. They can go to hell. Let me see here. I just saw something, man, that caught my eye real quick that I wanted to Google real quick. What else y'all want me to hit on? There was something I was thinking about, man. I just totally forgot about it, man. What's up, Brandon Wilder? What's happening? What's happening, baby? Yeah, man. Yeah, Anthony Joshua's box rec still don't say VADA. Wow. Still don't say VADA. Deontay Wilder say VADA. It still don't say VADA. I don't think this dude, man, I want somebody to really press the issue, man. What's up, J1 Pro? I really want somebody like this dude. Look, Tyson Fury. Look, let me tell you something. That I just remembered to talk about. Why do I have the screen share on still? I don't know. Fuck it. It ain't hurt nothing. Okay, yeah, I turned it off. Fuck it. So check this out. Why the fuck, Brandon Wilder? Yeah, somebody need to. Yeah. Why the fuck? How the fuck is Showtime going to rob Tyson Fury? How the fuck did Showtime rob Tyson Fury? Tyson Fury, you know, fool me once, but you're not going to fool me twice. You're not, with that coke growl, You're not going to feel me twice. What? Showtime didn't even try to. How did Showtime try to rob you? If anything, you should be talking about that ref. That ref should be fucking fired. If anything, you should be lucky the WBC, as of right now, ain't took you out the fucking rankings. Said thank you for your sanctioned body fees, but your services will no longer be needed. We can't deal with people that don't want to follow by the rules. But nah, they're gonna let them slide. They're gonna let them, slide, slippity slide. They're gonna let them slide. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bruh. I'm not going over there. Showtime robbed me. Showtime robbed me. Psst. The ref was like, man, if that was Wilder, man, I would have counted his ass out. Matter of fact, as soon as I saw his eyes roll back, I would have just said, fuck it. It's over. I would have waved my hands. That motherfucker gonna say something. Well, because I like to do things like this. I like to give fighters, and I like to do what's right for the sport of boxing. No, that's not what he said. He said, oh, I counted. I didn't count him out for the sport of boxing. Motherfucker, let me tell you something. Your job is to follow the rules and regulations, just like you want these boxers in the ring to do. That's your fucking job. Your job ain't to fucking interpret the rules and change them up as you fucking see fit. Their job is to follow the rules like everybody else. You ain't the head of the WBC. Sit your ass down. Like, what's wrong with these dudes? And ain't nobody said nothing about that. You got this dude over here bad-mouthing Showtime. Bad-mouthing Showtime. Ain't nobody on CBS. Ain't nobody nowhere that follows under Showtime anywhere. Trying to put their foot in their ass to Tyson Fury with these articles. Or with these interviews or anything like that. They ain't doing shit. You got Suleiman, you got Steve, you got what was it? Was it Stephen Espinoza out there talking on Twitter? That shit didn't start on Twitter. That shit started from somewhere else, and it escalated. It fell over into Twitter, and they, but that shit started somewhere else. But let's be real. This dude is out here saying that Showtime robbed him. What Tyson Fury needs to do, and what some of his fans and people need to understand is, you would have won the fight if you didn't get laid on your back twice. You would have won. But since you got laid on your back twice, you lost. So why are you mad at the judges? Why are you mad at Showtime? Shouldn't you be mad at yourself that you got knocked down twice by a guy with no skill, by a guy that you say that you box from post to post? But I didn't see that in the fight. I didn't see you box nobody from post to post. I didn't see that. I saw you landing some punches, but you didn't put on no clinic like you think you did. You was having fun and all that stuff. You got put on the mat twice. You know what I'm saying? So come on, bruh. Jack Ryan's comments should be played over and over. Yeah. Jack Reese, his comments should be played over and over again. And actually should probably be a part of the whole referee training on what not to do, on what is a model ref and what is not a model ref. Because that's like me being an NFL referee during the Super Bowl, and I'm gonna tell you what my interpretation is of pass interference. Of pass interference. Vice what the damn rule books say. The rule books say touching after 5 yards. Making contact after 5 yards can be called pass interference once the ball is in the air, correct? But this guy's gonna say, well, I like the, after 5 yards, yeah, the ball's in the air. But if the defensive back, if he makes contact first, I'm gonna call pass interference. But if the wide receiver makes contact first, I'm not gonna call nothing. I'm gonna let him I'm gonna let him fight it out. It's pass interference either way, per the rule book. Ain't no let the offense do what he want to do, and then don't let the defense get fucked over. It's pass interference no matter what. Rod Sportsman, let's see. I saw Fury knocked down 3 times, and the 3rd time he was knocked out. You goddamn right. That's the reason. What I said was Rod Sportsman. I said officially twice, but I said really when I saw, I thought it was a knockdown. How many? This come on, man. He was knocked down. It's all good, Rod Sportsman, man. Thanks for coming, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you if you got to go, my brother, man. You know, just hope you have a well, it's Thursday. Well, you know, if I don't see you tomorrow, man, have a blessed weekend, man. You know, drink a couple of brews for me. If you don't drink, have some fun for me. You know what I'm saying? Go on there and spread them butt cheeks, man. Go get them girls, boy. Go get them. Yeah, but so earlier. Hold up, I'm talking to this dude right now. Well, shit, come on over. I'm live right now. I'm over here. So I was on this I don't know if you guys. I was on this one thing on that one Tyson Fury article, man, because I'll be trying not to comment, man, but I just be like, what the fuck? So this guy said both ducking Joshua. Convenient they announced the fight isn't happening as soon as Joshua announced the big baby fight, Dawsers. It's not as soon. What? Miller versus Anthony Joshua. What was that? 2 weeks ago? A week ago? 2 weeks? What was that? 2 weeks ago or something like that? It's not at the same time. It's not right after. It's not just as. It's not. But I guess all in all, it's still Deontay Wilder's fault, right? It's still his fault. Oh, he could have fought. He could have fought AJ if he wasn't too worried about fighting fucking Fury. Yeah, okay, you forgot about all these fucked up motherfucking offers that this guy been given? Oh, yeah, you forgot about that. Let me see here. Let me see. Yeah, man, this should be funny. It should be funny than the motherfucker. Let's see what I got here. TJ Wilkins said if Fury fight Wilder a second time, he's getting the Stavern treatment. You know what? I think I'm gonna put it like this. If I said in my live streams already, and now other people are saying it too, I think the reason why Tyson Fury California made it hard on Tyson Fury is because maybe them CAT scans, man. I don't think he could pass a physical. I think something wrong with that boy. You know? And then not only that is let's see here. I seriously think that if Fury gets hit hard enough to where he don't get up, I think he'll never be the same. I'm not talking about he don't get up. I'm talking about at the 10.
I'm to the store, so keep an eye on that.
Well, how much water you got in there?
I don't know enough. Just keep an eye on it. So
all right, so like every what, 5 minutes? Maybe. Yeah, so you know, if you get done like that, man, I don't think he'll never be the same. That's Stavern treatment. I don't know, man. For somebody like Stavern not to be training, come on, TJ Wilkins and everybody out here. We know Stavern didn't train for that fight. He didn't. We know he didn't train for that fight. You know he didn't have no camp. This dude's supposed to be in the gym, right? This is your job. Your job is the box. You mean to tell me at least 3 days out of a week you can't get in the gym, run a couple miles, do some push-ups, do a dozen rounds? Well, a couple dozen rounds. Keep in shape to at least you can run. So at least you can be like, okay, at any given moment, I could do 12 rounds. It'll hurt. But if I have to take a fight, I know I can do 12 rounds. I can do 12 hard rounds. But if I'm not in the gym, I can't even do one. He can't even do one. Reef. Yeah, Wilder clearly won that fight, and Fury knows it. That's why he didn't want any more smoke. He was knocked out. You know, people be like, oh, those aren't 10-8 rounds. Those ain't 10-8 rounds. How many 9-10 rounds y'all seen in that fight? There's a few 9-10 rounds. So if you take a fucking point away for a knockdown, that's 8. And then not only that is, you mean to tell me that Sporting the Dick and Booty Icons knows more than the referees, knows more than any other, all those other boxers out there. Oh shit, he's back. Man, I'm not unblocking you. You coming over here calling 78 bitches and shit? Man, I ain't unblocking. Man, somebody hit him. Man, hit that motherfucker with a wrench. That Kalichi returns. Hit that bitch. What the fuck? Hey, Will Magic Man, how many accounts this dude got? This dude got like 5 accounts, Will. He got like 5 fucking accounts. Because remember, he came on with them other 3. And then he came on with that other one, and we hit him. And now this is 5. Kalichi returns. What the fuck? God damn. I don't know, man. How the fuck you got time to do that shit? And then check this out. You know what, y'all? You know, Fanon Zone, man. And I'm gonna go on over there, man. You know, let's just going over to this Fanon page. He has, you know, I think I want to hear what he got to say. I know y'all want to hear what he got to say and stuff too, man. Let's go on over there and listen to the Fanon, man. Let's go on over there and listen to him. He's right now and he's talking about Mikey Garcia fans getting hyped. Yes, man, pro to Canelo, but not Joshua. We're gonna let's go on over there, man, and see what 78 got to say. And on that note, hold up, let me make sure you ain't got it. Yeah, shout out to the LDBC and everybody stay sucker free.